Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. I'm your Dungeon Master Darius. Last we left off, my adventures weren't feeling all that great. And that was mostly because we have been getting lambasted by a very large amount of spiders, and now we're fighting more machine men. At the least, it seems like these guys aren't as bad. Like, I'm definitely getting more HP back from smacking them than I am losing. Terminate your hostile behavior. Yeah, this is, compared to the spiders, this is nowhere near as bad. I just picked up some stuff. Anything of use? Wait. Oh. New perk. Damn it. I saw the thing pop up and like, perk point. After all the annoying trials and errors, you have learned your way with the natural elements. More elemental damage and resistance. Which, ain't shabby. I'm wondering just how many skill points you can theoretically get throughout the entirety of the game. Because I won't lie, some of those would be really nice to have. Alright, is there anything else I've missed in here? Doesn't seem like it, so I think we're just out to the hauling station.
Look at that. That must be another creature from the laboratories.
I think it was only created to dig tunnels. It's not evil.
Great. So it won't tear me apart.
I didn't say that.
Your reassurance is not very reassuring.
What do these machines do? Could we turn them on, please?
The last time we turned on a machine at your behest, Katarina, a bunch of dreadnoughts had come and attacked us. So you know what? Sure, why not? Oh god.
That is spectacular, but quite useless. Turn on the other machines too.
Man, what is your freaking fetish with these machines at this point? I'm wondering if I shouldn't go to the Romani just to power up the lightning strike over powering up the... Oh god. Power up the lightning strike over the other ability that I got. Cleave, that's the one. Murder. Kind of like these spiders are trying to stop me from activating all of these.
The main machine is next. This is getting exciting.
It's getting something. Many rocks are falling on my head. Do I want to try to turn on the final machine? I've already turned on all the other ones. I don't see why I shouldn't. One of those, might as well. There's the shitty. I don't know why I bother looking at the guns except maybe for Katarina. Let's see. Mechanic. So much crap. Did I seriously grind for so long in this area that I was like, yeah, no, there's basically nothing. Hey, this one provides more good gold find and a little bit more body. With less protection, but you know what? I'll take something new. And yes, there are some of these things that have the capability. Let's see. Oh, which one of these am I replacing, game? And a DPS and protection. Probably the plain copper ring. Yep. Was the plain copper ring.
You know, you remind me of someone.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just absolutely getting screwed for equipment then. Wait. Did I do that by accident? Shit, did I sell the other one? Did I end up selling the one Katarina was meant to have? It's fine. Fine. It's fine. Poison, body, increased dexterity. God, I got so many of these. I barely use them because none of the stuff that I end up finding has essence keep capacity. And do I want to bother buying this when it's only 2 more DPS with 14 less protection? No.
I wish you luck, stranger. You'll need that in Borgovia.
I'll need it everywhere I go. So nothing I have has any essence. And I can take lesser essence and turn it into bigger essence. Right, that's what this one is. Enhanced essence. Or 20. Oh no, that was the last of it? Alright. Last of it is. If I can... bit for that, and then it, and that for that. Actually, if I do this, I'll make 20 HP ones. I'm not sure how much. Okay. This makes sense. 10 essence for double the amount, but at that point, why bother doubling it? Like, it's not like that there's a slot? I'm not sure I'm now not sure of the purpose. Because a level 1 one is always, or required level 2 one is always 5 essence by the look of it. And then the required level 5 one is always 10. I think I'm thinking too hard on this. Back to the mines. I've got to be thinking way too hard on this. I probably should go back to the Romani and be all like, hey, can you kindly reset my skills? Because apparently they're not paying the bills. So I can kill the drill worm, as that is currently a quest that I've got on the side there. That said, I'm not sure how physically possible that is. I'm gonna try it. I'm stupid enough to try it. Just know that the whole dying thing might be a repeat.
Look
Yes,
at that.
thank you.
That must be another
I think
Wait, do I have to reactivate all the chargers again? Got it. I think the music's gone done bugged again.
hit it. What are you waiting for?
I'm doing it.
Paralyzed.
I'm doing it. Okay, I see how this is gonna work. Badly. So I need to essentially just hit the chargers over and over and over again. Paralyze it. Smack it. Pray to the gods that I can do enough damage before the spiders kill me. No. Target the machine. The machine. Come on. Ah, god damn it. This is fine though. This is fine. I've got the cycle. I've got the going-ons. I've also, please, kindly, for the love of frick, Helsing. I mean, at the least I get what's killing me. The slowdown of these monsters that seem to be dragging me over to the side. Did it.
Well, that was a tough one.
Your father would be proud.
My father would only lecture me on my sloppy fighting stance.
I know. But it felt like the right thing to say.
Did it. What do we get? Unidentified rifle. That's gonna be worth something. At least the spiders were dropping potions, though. Can't fault it for not dropping potions for me. So I think that's all for the hauling station. I'm not sure if I really needed to kill that thing, but goddammit. More DPS for Katarina would be good. And of course a ring that does nothing for me. A rifle that would reduce my protection. And some stuff that I can't use because I am not a freaking... Okay. That's still shite, but at the least that's a good solid 1,000 gold in my pocket. 1,000-ish.
What's the exit? What is this anyway?
A ropeway conveyor that transports minerals to Borgovia. We don't have to walk after all.
Happy now? You can ride a minecart after all.
Not really a minecart, but okay.
My word. Is this Borgovia? This is magnificent. In a very twisted way.
Oh, but it used to be such a nice, gloomy, crooked town.
I think we can blame this on those scientists everyone keeps talking about.
First, we find your father's hideout. Then, you make them pay.
Again, not a minecart. Dreadworks. Is this going to be our new hub? I mean, it's a whole ass city. Right?
Any ideas where my father's secret lair could be?
I'm thinking, they've turned this neighborhood into a factory. The lair is deep down in the ancient maze below the city. We should go to the underground tunnels.
Of course there's underground tunnels. There's also Strongman, Groberkind, and Warknecht. Well, they're like mechanical strongmen. Got it. Ow. I really need to remember to use my Healy stuff first. Okay. As a tank. Are you? You jackasses. Oh. Nearest checkpoint indeed. Hey, what's this? Ghastly shape. Partially fade into the ink and burst forward the speed distance, and enemies you pass through take damage from the shock. In a split second. Oh, move to your mouse cursor in a split second. So I just. Ow. Cool, it's another one of these guys.
Well, isn't that another red button? If I had a body, I would most certainly press it.
Halt. Suspicious.
Woman's got a fetish for the red buttons. Swear. I'm not one to kink shame, but got priorities. God damn it. This music is far more bombastic than last couple of ones have been. Alright, fine. We'll press the big red button for you. Oh. That just caused the flames. I would have killed all those guys, but would I have gotten the experience for it? Well, the good news is we're getting to a location where we are able to equip some better weaponry. Bad news is most of it is currently still shite. It's fine.
What are you doing? That's gross. At least your father had some sort of dignity.
It's a chest. The hell you on about? Seriously, this music is just rather bombastic compared to last, I don't know, several hours that I've been playing.
You won't take me alive. Vive la resistance.
Surrender, disobedient citizen. Take us to your leader.
Well, I'm helping them.
For progress and science. Identify yourself.
I just picked up something called an ancestral greatsword. Please be good, please be good, please be good. It requires level 14, but it is better than what I've currently got.
Ha! That was some exercise, right, Van Helsing?
How do you know me?
I recognize a hunter when I see one, and there is only one that got an invitation from our resistance.
Elementary, my dear Van Helsing.
So, you came to help us get rid of these mad scientists.
That's the idea, but I'd like to get prepared first.
I might have something for you.
I mean, you do. I don't know if what you got for me I would call good. Yes, I'm picky. I could... Yeah, I'm gonna swap that out. Because I think it's still going to grant me the bonuses of it. Weapon damage and all that fun stuff. Wait. Inactive. Criticals delivered. Does this have the freaking Fable 3 system of doing stuff for your weapons so
This
it
reminds me of my army days.
makes it more bitchin'? Except the Fable 3 version of it wasn't all that great.
For progress and science. Stop. Stop.
That's bad.
Stop. Identify yourself. All. Identify yourself. Progress and science.
That's a lot of strongmen. That's a lot of strongmen.
Progress and science. Stop. Surrender. Fire. Progress and science.
Legging it.
Terminate your hostile.
Oh, god damn it.
Stop. Aim.
Yeah, those strongmen have got to be the worst so far. Some of them seem to have some sort of a hooking ability. Like that.
Suspicious citizen detected. Fire. For progress and science. Fire. Hold. Fire. Suspicious citizen detected. Surrender.
Ow.
Move out. Hold.
Oh.
Suspicious citizen detected. Move out. Identify yourself.
There we go. Ow. Art. Did you do that? I don't know who made those, but I'm annoyed at you. Okay, this is what's been killing me. I think. I have no clue what's been killing me. Pearl hunter rings, army boots. Yeah, thanks for helping me there, merchant man. Ooh, hello. Rack corpses.
Word. Look at this factory. This is...
Horrible!
I understand if you're upset about the changes.
Do you have any idea what this filthy air is going to do to my clothes? I am heartbroken.
You're also a ghost. I don't think your clothing is the worst of your worries. Shh. I'm sorry, does that guy have a hook for a head?
Identify yourself.
The nearest checkpoint is quite literally on this guy.
I don't have any healing potions.
You gotta be kidding me with this goddamn strongman bullshit again. You are officially the worst thing ever right now.
Surrender.
Oh my god. Okay. These guys are implementing a tactic. A very annoying one where they decide to run away for like 5 seconds.
Terminate your hostile behavior.
They also explode, which is unfortunate. Also, I'm realizing that those vats are probably what killed me when I was trying to get through here. Freaking...
Suspicious citizen detected. Surrender. For progress and science.
For progress in something. Oh, okay.
I can't do that.
For progress and science. Surrender.
This place is rough.
Fire.
Dare I say, I think it's rougher than the spider-filled mines. Just saying something considering how many times I've died in the mines. But at the same time, it's terrible, but I'm able to survive. So, I guess that's something. Alright, kind of looks like it's trying to lead me towards that direction, so
I hate these force walls.
Why? Do they disrupt your ghostly body?
They make a mess of my hair. Look at me.
And we can't have that. Let's find another way.
Okay. Have a moment where she can be a right badass about things, but no, her hair and her dress.
Ah, time to teach him a lesson.
Oh no, your hair and your dress. Just, I don't know. I don't know what I expected. Alright. Sell some of this crap again. Okay. Less okay. That's a level 15. Less interested in that. Do I have a storage? I do have a storage. What's with all these machine parts? Secret lairs full of spinning, clacking, throbbing, and mostly deadly devices dreamt up by the engineers of the Resistance who tapped into the vast knowledge of the mad scientists of Borgovia. Alright, 1 second. It very much seems like it wants me to go in that other direction, so I'm going to try going this other direction. Keyword being try. I do see a blue speck, which usually means an NPC. Or not? Oh. Okay. Thorough confusion. Okay, this is a path that leads to pain.
Those strange walls of force again. Do you want me to see what's beyond them?
No. Let's find another way.
I mean, I'm not going to say that you could probably just float around it and destroy the machine that's on the other side, but you probably could just float around it and destroy the machine that's on the other side. I don't know how ghosts work in this universe. But then again, she seems quite capable of simply lobbing shit at the enemies and being like, haha, you're dead. Oh, that's a special one down there, isn't it? Alright. I don't know how many of these machine parts that I'll need.
Identify yourself.
Balls.
All suspicious citizen, take fire.
So I dashed through in an attempt to kind of sort of almost get away from the horde of them, but then I promptly died. Like they hooked me, I died. I died. Not even certain what it is I'm targeting right now. My mouse literally gets lost in all of the... I'm not sure exactly what killed me. I didn't lightning anything, so nothing should have. Or, well, nothing should have exploded, I think. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay.
Suspicious citizen detected.
Next thing you know, we'll find a couple of these guys are just gonna pretend that they're dead.
Suspicious citizen detected. Identify yourself.
Murder. Ooh. Heavy sword of some sort. And come on, anything? I mean, I'm gonna use this, but it's getting depressing that all of this stuff is not anywhere near as good as the stuff that I've been going through the game with so far. Elevator. Hello, sir. Terminate your hostile behavior. Because some of them are...
Halt. Suspicious citizen detected.
I'm now at a point of might as well, seeing as these guys are mostly going to run away.
Aim.
Ah, yes. New boots of some sort. Which are, of course, I am too low a level. Wait, do I need to take the okay. Yeah, this is the different elevator. I thought it was the elevator that was heading back up. Okay. Pied Piper, huh? More like the Died Piper. Ah. Hey, I leveled up. So are these guys against the machine dudes or not? I'm assuming they are, seeing as, you know, there's dead machine dudes. Whew. Won't lie when I say I'm thinking about going back into Cleave. Targets are paralyzed. 2 more targets are struck. Targets have a 10% chance of dying outright? Excuse you? Is there much point in doing some of these later ones? Don't get me wrong, some of them sound cool, but chance of creatures dying outright is pretty good. Oh, okay, here we are. How did I unlock this? I'm not going to invest much more in it in the first place, just... What? Any other passives? I work better with passive shit. No. I mean, there's auras. Increase my bonus damage criticals per thingy. I could increase the amount of hit points I get back. Or I could be an idiot and just invest solely into Lightning Strike at the hopes that maybe, just maybe, murder. Alright, I also just learned a thing called Teacher. 3 more skill points. It's tempting. Oh, yep. You, sir, are pieing your Pied Piper. Last of it. That's it. Nailed it. Never not had the joke. I also need to remember that those are activated skills. Oh, come the frick on. Oh. worth. Murdered. Also, just remembering that I did level up so I could test out some of this other stuff. Are you shitting me? This is exactly what I need. Ancestral Greatsword that increases my DPS by 30 freaking points. 37 freaking points, although that one increases it. Look. Why must I start getting stuff that makes it so as I need like level 15? Where's all the side quests? Like legit, that was one of my biggest things coming into here. It's like, oh boy, new side quests leveling up. Squish. Okay, you're the problem child here. And so is my staying in an area filled with poison. Sorry, did you just teleport? Trophy. New trophy. So maybe they'll be helpful. Why are you teleporting? I hate that you're teleporting. Ah, hell.
It begins, but has no end. Yet it ends all that begins.
It begins but has no end. Yet it ends all that begins. I don't freaking know. I'm not in a riddling mood. Is it time?
Is it time?
What? No! Now you've ruined it, fool! I shall make you pay for this!
Well, I probably could have ended it better. Wait. Right, I leveled up. Character sheet. There we go. And no, 100 is not enough. Also, did Katarina level up? Yeah, holy shit. How many times have you leveled up? Like twice? Alright. Gonna quickly level her up, and then I'm gonna call an episode. I'm just utterly confused by half this shit anymore. There. God damn. This music, too, has just been assaulting my ears. But, I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we're gonna continue exploring this city. Sorry if this episode went a little bit long. I kind of lost a little bit of track of time, seeing as I was just like, I was running all over the place and not sure where progress was. I wanted to try to make some progress, but all I did was cleave through a bunch of things and get murdered a couple of times. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it, and as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.